I am an architect, and I was working in this awesome company here in my hometown, Monterrey, which is in Mexico. I worked there for 4 years, and I love architecture. It's my number one passion. I mean, I don't see anything else but architecture. And I got to a point in the company where I was like in the like highest level, and I talked to my boss because I wanted to do more. I wanted to like give back more to the society and stuff, and I always had this urgency. But my boss, well, here the companies in Mexico are quite small, or in my hometown, so he was basically telling me there was no more room for me anymore to be on a higher level. So I just quit without having any plan. I just knew I wanted to do more and have my own company. I was totally scared and paralyzed. I was so scared to get out there at the world, like telling them, hey, look at me, I'm a super cool architect, I love what I do, and judge me all the time, because that's what architecture is. And that paralyzed me, like totally. I was all the time, my dad was like, you cannot be here like all day behind your computer and not going out there at the world. Tell me, how can I help you, right? I'm like, I don't even know. I was so scared. I didn't have a path. So a lot of the subjects through YuSchool is really cool to like, it's Tanya made you to see how, tell you how, think about how you think about yourself, right? And then talk about people you love. Talk about it with the people you love and realize how down you were thinking to yourself, right? So once you go through YuSchool, you're getting better and better at looking at yourself and seeing, this is what I like about me, and this is what I don't like about me. So that's one of the breakthroughs I really loved about YuSchool, like seeing yourself exactly the way you are and loving it. And if you didn't like something, well, change it. You needed to write what you were passionate about, what you actually research about, what there are needs about that passion you have, and what you can do about that passion to help that needs. And that was a sentence, actually just like a statement to say, I, Paulina, I'm passionate about like the quality of life with my Mexican country fellows. And I actually want to improve that life, and I'm gonna do it through architecture and through housing, because I know I love it and I can. So you wrote that statement in just 3 sentences. Mm-hmm. And when I wrote it, I also translate a lot to Spanish. I was like, oh my God, the light. I just saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I know what I'm passionate about. I'm certain of it. I know what I want to do, and I know how I can do it. So that's when I was like, I just need to do it. I actually just stand up and I was like dancing. I felt so happy. I felt so like certain. I know my soul was, I took a deep breath. I don't know how to put it in other words. Clarity, I have tons of clarity now. I embrace my authenticity. Like before I was I never fit in a lot. I'm always like a different person, and sometimes that held me back because I was a little too scared to like be different, right? I mean, everybody's different, I know, but then you want to fit in this kind of like circle in society, right? And where I live, we are really conservative in a way. So if you're a little bit crazy in some points, it's not well seen, right? So I guess when I started embracing again my authenticity, because before I was really into myself and I lost it this year, I was like, why not? I mean, I love the way I am. Why? I don't care if people do or don't love me the way I am, right? So I guess reaching that authenticity about myself was incredible again. When you let this fear paralyze you, that's when you don't move forward. So it's more of like, yeah, take that fear and take it with you and work with it instead of like just don't look at it or forget about it. So I guess these 3 are like the most important, or the ones that give me a lot of like, they shake me all the time, shook me. So clarity, authenticity for sure, and the scare part or the fear.